going to give a little quick review, a little once-over on Helder's not only 3D printed rear panel for the Nintendo top loader, but for his little PCB, much like mine, that is the composite video amplifier. And the only really thing that I can say about it so far is that I really wish the audio input was over here as well as the power and ground. There seems to be a good opportunity to have all three holes perfectly lined up right where you would need them, as power, ground, and mono audio are all right there. So, you know, if I could just stick, you know, a little piece of component leg that I had cut off from a different project down through the two holes and solder them in there, it'd be a lot easier than trying to run these wires, which this really wasn't that bad of a deal, honestly. I'm not going to hook up stereo just because the owner of this board doesn't want it, and I'm not really sure he's got right and left input, but do I need to have caps on those? I usually do put a 1 microfarad cap on each line there, and I'm not seeing a lot of extra caps on here, but I don't know, maybe they're on the bottom. So yeah, maybe there is one for each there, so that might not be necessary. That's awesome. Used a 9-inch wire to go over here to pin 21. Pin 21 is cut and lifted off the motherboard, so we should have nice good quality video. But let me show you one. Here is the bottom side, top side, and of course it just slides into the 3D panel just like that. I'm assuming that's the big 220 for the video, so yeah, that must be the two caps for the left right. That would be awesome to integrate that into the amp. There you have it. Good quality product from Helder. Okay, well, I might have a couple more suggestions for doing stereo switch or just stereo in general. These two pads on the ends, I guess all three really, they get really close to the heat sink on that end. I mean, like super close, too close, where they could short to ground, because this heat sink is ground, of course. And like, I like to do the switch stereo mod, or at least I like to offer it. And basically what I did was soldered the switch to the positive side of both tantalums. It'd be nice if I just had a couple pads up here somewhere that just were said switch. That way I could just solder right to there, and then yeah, just move those three pads somewhere else, or move the board in or something, just so that it's not so close to that heat sink where it could ground out. Other than that, it's fantastic.